welcome to Live from M5, and it's week 3 of the NFL season. With that comes more fantasy, and I'm here with...
I'm Shane Byron.
Brady Kretzmer.
Eitan Rubinstein.
And we're going to jump right in and talk about our best player, worst player, and sleeper player. Shane, you're going to go first.
All right. My 2 best players were Derrick Henry and Dallas Goedert. Both got me over 30. My worst was by far my defense, -1 points.
Sucks to suck.
Bad week for defenses.
I really trusted the Raiders because they were playing Carolina.
Oh, Andy Dalton.
Big
Andy
36-22.
The Raiders are traitors. I'm not gonna lie. Like they moved.
I still
That's
don't
their
hear
fault.
a word from him yet. Not at all.
From last week's episode, Eitan threw some shade at Shane. So
That's why I'm here now.
all right, Brady, you're up.
So my best player was Kyron Williams, who got me 31. My worst player was also my defense, who got me -3.
Wait, who's your defense?
Dallas defense.
Ooh.
We had an amazing first game. These last 2 games have just been not it.
Who'd they play again? They played
Ravens.
Ravens, that's right. They almost came back, though.
They did.
It was close.
Yeah.
It was close.
And then I didn't really have any sleepers or redemption. I guess Cortland Sutton went from really, really bad to mid. He went from 3 points to 13 this week.
Okay.
So I guess he'll be my redemption. Who's only in because A.J. Brown is hurt, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Eitan. I just want to thank Cole for having me back. He didn't have faith in me, but the Eitan fans at home, we prevailed.
We said
all
this.
right?
We said the agreement is every time Eitan wins in fantasy, he gets to be on the podcast.
And we won, baby.
Which tells you how little faith I have, because I said it would be the first and last time he'd be on the podcast, and here he is again.
124-73, guys.
Yep.
Eitan fans at home. Eitan Nation, strong. Yeah.
What was your best, worst sleeper or redemption player?
My best player was Dacky Poo. We got 29.86. We kind of popped off. I'm not gonna lie. He's number 1 in my heart.
Okay.
Worst is it's got to be either Kincaid, McPherson, or Buffalo because they haven't played yet. So
Okay.
zero.
So who
they have
played
nothing
yet?
Yeah. Who's
Who's
Adams.
already played?
Devontae Adams.
Okay.
He did terrible this week. Maybe I shouldn't have accepted that trade, Cole.
Okay. Well, Mike Evans didn't do too high.
Yeah.
Can we
that's
hear
what I
about
thought.
this trade? I don't remember this trade happening.
Yeah. So Cole, he got me to make a questionable trade with him. He said he would give me $500
That's not what it was.
and
Whoa,
Devontae Adams for Mike Evans, and he didn't give me $500. But he gave me Devontae Adams, and Devontae Adams threw this week, guys. If you have him, drop him.
No, don't drop Devontae Adams. Don't.
He's predicted to do terrible.
Whatever Eitan
next
says,
week.
do not listen to anything that Eitan says.
Keep in mind, this is my 71st fantasy season, guys.
It's his first
Eitan.
year.
Did you watch any games this weekend?
Yes.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
We watched so many games this weekend, guys. I remember that one team won against that other team.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
All right.
Awesome.
My turn. My best player is Saquon Barkley. He got 40 points. He was kind of slow in the very beginning until at the end they all of a sudden decided to actually score.
He had a 60+ yard touchdown.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
Which bonus points in our league. And then my redemption player, I would kind of say Lamar Jackson. I mean, he got 16 points last week, but they still lost, and then they actually came out with a win, and he got 25 points out of it. So 10-point increase.
Week 1, he had 30, right?
It's mostly week by week.
Oh,
yeah.
got it.
And then my worst player, on again, off again, Mark Andrews. 0 points. 0.
Gotta drop him.
What did Likely get?
I think only Likely got 2 points. I think Likely they just did not throw to the tight end whatsoever. But that's mine.
We had 1.4, yeah.
Yeah. But the reason for this podcast and bringing in Shane and Eitan is because of what Eitan said last week.
It was completely
Absolutely
fair.
creamed,
Roll back
right?
the clip editor of me, honestly, just being completely truthful.
Being completely truthful.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that
Just
bad
the
of a
wording is what pissed me off.
Okay, you gotta beat me before you can change my wording. All right.
Week 9, it's so personal.
Week
and I hope
9,
you know that.
Shane and Eitan are having the ultimate rematch.
We're gonna have a rap battle dance fight.
No. No.
That's
Shane,
why.
would you like to say anything to Eitan a little.
I just know that he was behind the Instagram post. Which
I was
is what
not behind that.
I feel like you had to be.
Complete.
And that's the
utter
part where
baloney.
it was just.
I might have
you
told the
crossed
editor
line.
where to, make the Instagram post in the podcast, but
I think
I
you
did not
crossed the
press
line at
post.
that one, and then you still haven't even looked at my trade yet.
I definitely
You know what?
looked
This
at
is
your
new
trade.
here. Let's
Yeah.
do a little trade analyst. Let's.
I
let's
don't
see.
even know what the trade is.
The
Let's-
trade
let's see the
is.
Oh,
hold
it's
on.
this one.
It's the Josh Allen and James Conner for Breece Hall trade.
So the thing is,
He doesn't know who any of those people are, by the way.
I do. Quarterback and something else.
Right there.
Great.
So Dak Prescott, he kind of popped off this week,
Fully did.
Yeah.
and if his quarterback, the one who's trying to trade to me, viewers at home remember that, he threw away from his receivers this week. You know
He
what I'm
hasn't
He hasn't
saying?
even
Yeah.
played yet. This is being recorded on Monday
He plays
morning.
tonight.
Today is Tuesday, guys.
He has not
he
played
did
yet.
terrible this
Fully
week.
Josh
has
Allen has not
played.
played yet at the moment.
So,
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's
so,
not a bad trade because Dak Prescott
so
isn't very
inconsistent.
consistent. He's not consistent. And
but
Josh
when
Allen
he
is-
shows up,
he's
he
literally
shows
like-
up.
Isn't he like the number one predicted to be like MVP this year or something like that?
Is he really?
No, Dak
I mean,
Prescott
like,
is. Dak
like
Prescott
fantasy
is.
wise. Sorry,
Oh.
like fantasy wise, he was like number one.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't.
Because like once
It's
you do
like-
like all the mock drafts,
Yeah, he's got that rushing upside, passing upside. So like he's always kind of
and he's in a position where he lost like one of his best receivers, Stephon Diggs, but he has like
Wait, whoa? Oh, no.
Yeah, last year, yeah.
You're meaning Josh Allen.
Josh
I think
Allen.
you said
Yeah.
Dak on that.
No, not Dak. No,
Okay,
Josh
yeah.
Allen. So he's in a position where he needs to actually like step up, which I think will make
Yep.
him play better. But Dak Prescott, he's kind of you got paid all that money for nothing, to be honest.
You got to stop hating. He's as old as my dad, so he's
not
going to
good.
play just about as good as him.
Even worse.
Yeah.
And then also James Conner is super consistent.
I definitely
see
know
what
who
he
that
got
player
Let's
is.
see how many points he actually got this week. Because when we checked it
Let's
last time,
not look at what he got
okay,
this
never
week.
mind.
Yeah. So I just want to say, like, look at Dak Prescott's
Stop.
stats, Lev. He kind of
goodness.
popped off this week. He had like a lot of throws to a lot of receivers a lot of times.
Name his number one receiver right now.
The guy on the Cowboys.
What's his
Name-
number
what's
at
his
least?
name?
What's his number at
It's
least?
his number. It's 87.
Wait,
Close.
really
It's actually really
Wait,
close.
really? What's his number?
88.
Crap. I just said
Still
Cole
got
Brummers'
it
number.
got it wrong. Still got
Hey.
it wrong.
Hey, if his number is close to Cole Brummers' number, and Cole Brummus is sitting on my left
God.
right now, odds are Dak Prescott's going to do good
Okay.
next week.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
If this logic gets him to the playoffs somehow, I'm going to crash out.
It's Eitan's first ever year. This is kind of more for fun league. And Eitan is...
We're going to put money on it, guys.
No. What do we have our punishment yet?
We don't have... I mean, I'm down to brainstorm some punishments right now.
I mean,
but,
yeah, let's do it. So,
me and Brady went to Spirit Halloween and we found a Hawk 2-ish shirt.
Oh,
And we went.
no.
And we went. Someone has to wear that for the whole week.
Oh.
For a whole week. You have to walk around.
I don't know if
with
my
the
mom would
lights
let me wear that, guys. I
for a
don't know
whole
if I
week if they
can.
get last. And I was like, that's not
Oh,
bad.
wow,
and like that's not
that's
even
horrible.
it's bad, but it's not like
It's not terrible,
like-
but
it's not
like,
like
it's pretty
they're
bad.
great.
Yeah, no, we can never do the
No,
crate.
the
I
crate
don't-
is terrible. No.
I don't think anyone would ever.
Do you know what the crate is?
I
Eitan?
do know what the crate. It's like you have to go in the crate if
Yeah,
you lose.
and
Yeah.
then people throw a whole bunch like
Flour,
ketchup, yeah,
oil.
yeah, they throw a whole bunch of
everything.
stuff, on.
Matches.
and you can't. All right.
Oh.
I'm kidding. This is a school friendly podcast, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure to like and subscribe. You
Okay.
know, just your friendly reminder throughout the podcast. Just throwing that out there. Drop me a follow
I think
Oh,
on
I can't
Asan.Rubinstein.
It's on. I hope you lose this next week, so you just.
I don't even. Who am I playing
Let's
next
see.
week? I don't
Let's
know.
see.
Once they figure that out, we're gonna end with a little bit of fantasy advice. Just give
Plays
out
against Carson.
any advice that you have.
Carson?
Just
He's dead. He's
Okay.
a dead man.
Brady, do you got any fantasy advice?
Don't draft injury prone players. I'm learning.
Okay, well, season already started.
Wow.
Who's this injury
So
prone
smart.
player?
Well, in my other league, I have Cooper Kupp and Deebo Samuel.
Yeah. Two very
I know those
injury
people.
prone. All right, Eitan, let's hear your fantasy
My
advice.
fantasy advice is, taking this from the GOAT, Carson May, don't accept any trades ever. Make sure to bribe
advice.
who you're playing against so they put in their worst players.
Yep.
and make sure to break the kneecaps of the best receiver
Okay,
on the opposing
moving
team.
on.
Great.
That is the play, guy. No,
Moving
hold
on.
on, Cole. Hold on. You don't know the significance. People at home, it really helps. If they have a broken leg, they can't run. Just think about that.
All right, my fantasy advice is trade Mark Andrews while you can. Trade Mark Andrews while you can. He's a big name still. He's still projected pretty high, and trade him while you can because he is going
What
to
position
probably
does he
get
play?
replaced by Isaiah Likely
Tight end.
here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's good advice, I'd say. Me personally, never start two people from the same team. I've had Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle the last 2 weeks. They've both.
That's tough because also Tua's out.
Yeah. So I need to get rid of one of them.
Oh,
somehow.
didn't Tua get crippled?
Yeah.
I saw the
He's
clip of that.
Pretty much brain dead at this moment. He's going. If he
That's
doesn't
insane.
retire, he will probably.
Oh, he has CTE.
No,
like
he will probably
he's
die
dead.
on the field.
No way.
That's
It's
crazy.
like wilding out on Twitter.
You know, Dak Prescott wouldn't die on the field. Not gonna lie.
Okay, well, I think that about wraps it up. We got our best player, worst player, sleeper player. We heard from the wonderful Eitan, and we got some fantasy advice. So thank you for tuning in. See you next week for week 4. And hopefully we do not have Eitan here, and hopefully he loses this week.
You'll see me next week, guys. You know you will.
Okay, well,
Just know you'll
Eitan
see
Nation.
us at least by week 9.
we will come back here at week 9. For these two will return for week 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for the next episode.
Thank you for listening to the podcast live from M5. If you'd like for more content like this, please visit rocklandmedia.org. Thank you.